Hello all, welcome to my channel Learning Oasis. In this video, we are going to see three different types of sum function available in Excel and their uses. So the three different functions are sum if, and then sum if s. So before proceeding into the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe it. So let's get started. So this is the data I have. So in this data I have month wise, product wise sales that is available here. So based on this data, we are going to see how to make use of sum and sum if and sum if s functions. So first thing is, if you want to identify the entire sales, total amount of sales that was done, you can simply use the sum function, which everybody will be aware of. So you're going to select the range and it will give you the total sum of the sale amount. So what if you want to identify only the amount got from sales of a pen, right? It could be from any month, but from selling pens, what is the total amount that we have got? For that, we can use sum if function. So now we will see the use of sum if function. So, for example, I want to identify the sale amount of pen alone from the data given. So, I can use the sum if function. So, let's see how to use it. So, sum if first the range we need to select. So, this is the range that I'm going to select, and from here I need to select the criteria. For criteria, instead of typing, I'm using this cell, wherein if I enter a value, it will select that criteria to identify the sum. And then last one is sum range. So from which range you will have to find out the sum. So this is the range where I have the sale amount. So I'm going to close the brackets. So this is what I get. So the total sale of pen is 1170. So if you want to check it, I'm just filtering out pen alone. So the sum is 1170. This is for pen. So for instance, if I want to have something else, say rubber, it's 2037. Again, we can check that. So it's 2037. So this is the use of sum of function. You can find the sum for a particular range which satisfies a certain criteria. So what is the use of sum if s functions? So it can be used for identifying sum based on multiple criteria. So from this example, right? See, I want to calculate the total sale of pen alone for the month of January alone. So for that, I can use sum if s functions. So it's sum if s. So this will slightly change. Previously we selected the range first, and then the criteria, and then the last one was the sum range. But here we will first select the sum range. So what is the sum range here? The amount. So I have selected that, and after that I need to select the criteria range one. So this is my first criteria, month. So I have selected it, and what is the criteria, what exact value that you are looking for? So for that I'm going to select this value, this cell value, wherein I'm going to give the month name, right? And then the first criteria is completed. Now I'm getting moved into the second criteria. So for that, criteria range 2, so that is the product. So I have selected that, and then what is the criteria? Criteria is this cell. So this is where I'm going to specify as pen or pencil or whatever it is, and we are done. Okay, so this is for January. The sales of pen is 114 rupees. We can directly compare it. So month is January, product is pen, and the total amount is 114. So if I want to calculate it for a different month, right? So February and then pen. So if you see Feb pen, it's 552. So now instead of pen, I'm going to select a different product. So the month remains the same as February, and then the product I'm going to select is book. Just compare it. February book, and the value is 684. This is what you get here. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you all.